Wait. I know what today felt like, my child. I know the weight you carried in through the door tonight, the one you did not set down, the one you have learned to carry so quietly that no one around you even sees it anymore. Before you pick it back up and carry it into the night, stay with me a moment. There is something I need you to hear. The storm you are in right now is real. I am not going to pretend it away. The diagnosis is real. The empty bank account is real. The phone that does not ring. The marriage gone cold. The child who will not come home. The body that keeps failing in new ways. All of it is real. And I am not asking you to close your eyes and imagine it is not. But I need to tell you something about who you are in the middle of it. Because the storm has been lying to you. It has been telling you that because everything around you is shaking, you must be shaking too. That because your circumstances are falling apart, you are falling apart. That what is happening to you is the same thing as who you are. It is not. It has never been. And by the time these words are finished, I am going to show you the one place inside you the storm has never been able to touch. A place you have forgotten you have. And I am going to show you who has been standing in it the whole time, waiting for you to notice. Stay with me to the end. This is the message I have been wanting to give you. Let us breathe first. You have been braced against the wind for so long, your whole body has forgotten how to rest. In, slowly. Out, let the bracing go. In, I am here. Out, you are safe. There is no storm in this place. Whatever is raging outside these few minutes, it does not get in here. For now there is nothing to defend against, nothing to hold together by force of will. There is only you, and me, and the still center I want to bring you back to. Let me tell you what I see when I look at you tonight. Here is the smaller truth I will give you now, before the greater one comes. Your peace was never supposed to come from your circumstances calming down. If it did, you would have no peace in this world at all, because the circumstances of this life never fully calm. One storm passes, and another gathers on the horizon. And if your peace depends on clear skies, you will wait your whole life for it, and it will never come. But there is a peace that does not depend on the weather. A peace that holds in the storm, precisely because its roots go down beneath the storm, into ground the wind cannot reach. That is the peace I am offering you, not the absence of the storm, my presence within it. Let that settle for a moment. The calm you have been waiting for on the outside was always meant to be given to you on the inside. If that reached something in you, if you are weary from waiting for life to settle down before you were allowed to feel peace, then before we go on, do one small thing for me. Type Amen in the comments below. Let it be your way of saying, I am ready to stop waiting for the storm to pass, and to find peace in the middle of it instead. And let the ones who read it know they are not the only ones still standing in the wind tonight. I do not see your circumstances. That surprises you, does it not? You have spent so long being defined by your situation, the sick one, the broke one, the abandoned one, the one whose life did not work out, that you have started to believe the situation is the truest thing about you. But I do not see the label the storm has hung around your neck. I see my child. I saw my child before this storm ever gathered. I see my child in the middle of it. And I will see my child long after it has blown itself out and been forgotten. The storm is weather. You are not weather. You are mine. And that does not change with the forecast. Now, let me take you deeper, because there is far more. Do you remember the story of the boat on the sea, when the wind came up so hard that men who had spent their whole lives on the water were certain they were going to die? And where was I? Asleep. In the back of the boat, in the very same storm, on the very same sea, asleep. Not because I did not care, not because I did not know the waves were high, but because I knew something they had forgotten in their terror. The storm did not have the final say. My peace was not built on the sea being calm. My peace went deeper than the sea. And when they woke me, frightened and accusing, "Do you not care that we are perishing?" I stood up, and I spoke to the storm, and it stopped. But I want you to notice something. I did not panic first, and then find my peace after the storm calmed. I had my peace in the storm, before I ever calmed it. The peace came first, the calm came second, and that is the order I want to teach your heart. Because here is what I know about your life. I do not always calm the storm. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I speak a word, and the diagnosis reverses. The money comes, the phone rings, the prodigal walks back up the drive. But sometimes I do not calm the storm. Sometimes I let it blow. And in those times, when I do not still the sea, I do something else instead. Something you have not let yourself believe I would do. I get into the boat. I climb into the very storm I have not stopped. And I ride it out with you. And my presence in the boat becomes the peace the calm sea would have given you. You wanted me to still the storm. Sometimes I would rather be in it with you, because a stilled storm teaches you that I am powerful. But a storm I sit inside with you, unmoving, teaches you that I am faithful, and faithful is the deeper thing, the thing that will hold you when the next storm comes. And notice where I chose to sleep in that boat, not on the shore, safe and dry, watching the storm from a distance. In the boat, in the same water, under the same sky, taking the same waves over the bow that they were taking. Whatever water you are in tonight, I am not watching it from the shore. I am in the boat. The wind that is hitting your face is hitting mine. I did not send you out into this storm alone and stay behind where it was safe. Wherever the storm has carried you, look beside you. I am nearer than the next wave, and I am not going to abandon the boat. Let us breathe again, because I know how long you have been bracing. In, the storm is real. Out, but it is not the truth about me. In, you are in the boat. Out, and that is enough. And now I will tell you the deepest truth, the one I held back until you had heard all the rest. You have been trying to find peace by getting the storm to stop. But the peace you are looking for is not on the other side of the storm. It is not something you will finally feel when the circumstances resolve. The peace you are looking for is a person, and he is already inside you, and he has been there through every storm you have ever weathered, in the deepest room of you, a room the wind has never once gotten into. When I made you my own, I did not just forgive you and leave. I moved in. I took up residence in the very center of you, and I have never left, not through one single storm. That still center you have been searching for on the outside has been inside you all along, because I am inside you, and where I am, there is peace that the world did not give, and the world cannot take away. It is finished. I secured that peace for you, and I sealed it inside you, and no storm has the reach to break in and steal it. The storm can take your comfort. It can take your health, your money, your plans, the people you love, the future you imagined. It is taken from you already, and it may take more. But there is one thing every storm of your whole life has been powerless to touch. You are mine. That was true on your best day, and it is true tonight in the wind. And it will be true when the last storm has passed, and you step out of the weather forever, into a country where no storm has ever blown. You are mine. Let the winds do what they will. They cannot unmake that. Think of a great tree that has stood 100 years on a hillside. It has been through more storms than it can count. Winters that stripped every leaf, winds that bent it near to breaking, seasons of drought and seasons of flood. And every storm that came did the same thing, though the tree could not feel it happening. It drove the roots down deeper. The tree you see standing serene on the hill did not become unshakable by avoiding storms. It became unshakable through them. Because each one sent its roots further into ground the wind would never reach. That is what your storms have been doing in you, my child. All these years, you thought they were only breaking you. Every one of them has been driving your roots down deeper into me. You are not as fragile as you feel tonight. You have 100 years of roots in ground the storm cannot touch, and you did not even know they were growing. And a rooted thing does not have to fight the wind. Have you noticed that? The tree does not brace and strain against the storm, the way you have been bracing your whole life. It simply lets the wind pass through its branches, moving, bending, giving, and holding, because the holding happens underground, in the roots, not up in the branches where the wind is loud. You have been trying to hold on up in the branches, white-knuckled against the wind. I am inviting you to let the holding happen where it was always meant to happen, down in the roots, down in me, where you do not have to grip at all, because you are already held. I want to speak to what the storm has done to your sense of who you are, because that is the real damage, not the circumstances themselves, but what they have convinced you to believe about yourself. The storm of financial fear has whispered that you are a failure, that a life ending with empty hands is a wasted life. It is lying. Your worth was never in your bank account. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills, and I have never once counted a person's value in currency. You are not poor. You are my child, and the whole inheritance of heaven has your name on it. The storm of sickness has whispered that you are diminished, that as your body fails, you are becoming less, becoming a burden, becoming half the person you were. It is lying. You are not your body's strength. When the outer shell grows weak, the person inside it is not shrinking. That person is being revealed, distilled, made more purely themselves than the strong years ever allowed. You are not less as you weaken. You are more. The storm of loneliness has whispered that you are unwanted, that if you were truly lovable, someone would be here, that the empty house is a verdict on your worth. It is lying. You were wanted before anyone in this world existed to want you. I wanted you into being. Your value was never set by who stayed or who left. It was set by me, before the beginning. And no absence in your life can lower a worth that I fixed with my own hand. The storm of the long night has whispered that the darkness is proof I have withdrawn, that the reason you lie awake while the rest of the house sleeps is that you have been left alone with your fears. It is lying. I am not a daytime God who clocks out when the sun goes down. I am the God of the third watch of the night, the God who is nearest in the hours that feel most abandoned, when you wake at some hollow hour, and the whole world seems asleep and unreachable. I am the one awake with you. The dark is not evidence of my absence. It is the very room where I do some of my closest work, because it is the only room quiet enough for you to finally hear me. And the storm of growing older has whispered that your best storms are the ones behind you, that all you have left ahead is decline and diminishment and the slow losing of everything. It is lying. What lies ahead of you is not a fading. It is a homecoming. Every storm you weather now is one storm closer to the shore, where there are no more storms at all. You are not sailing further out into the weather. You are sailing home through it, and the harbor lights are already on. But there is one more thing. One thing I have not told you yet. The thing that changes how you will stand in every storm still to come. Stay with me for it. Come back tomorrow, my child, and every day after, because the storms of this life are many, and you will need to be reminded of who you are again and again, on the days when the wind is loud and your own heart has gone quiet. I will have a new message waiting for you here, every single day. Subscribe and turn on the bell so this voice can find you in every weather and remind you where the still center is when you have forgotten. Do not weather the next storm without it. Picture it now. A golden stream of light flowing steady and unhurried straight through the middle of a raging dark storm. The wind tearing at everything around it, and yet the stream itself utterly unmoved, warm and bright and constant, carrying you along beneath the surface of the chaos where the storm cannot reach. That stream is my peace in you. The storm rages on the surface. The stream flows on, underneath, untouched, carrying you home. And at the end of the stream, past the last of the wind, a doorway of warm golden light, standing open in a place of perfect stillness. The country beyond the weather. The place you have been sailing toward through every storm of your life, where the door stands open and the light is steady and there is no more wind, ever again, and one waits in the doorway who rode out every storm in the boat beside you. Breathe with me one last time. In, the storm is on the surface. Out, I am held underneath. In, he is in the boat. Out, I am his, and I am safe. Now here is the thing I held back. All this time, you thought the goal was to become the kind of person the storms could not shake. You have been trying to build yourself strong enough, faithful enough, calm enough to stand unmoved. But that was never the goal, and it was never possible, because you are a human heart, and human hearts feel the wind. Here is the truth. You do not have to be unshakable. You never did. You only have to be held by the one who is. Your peace was never meant to be your own strength, standing firm against the storm. Your peace is his arms around you while you shake. You are allowed to tremble in the wind and be at peace at the very same time, because the peace was never the absence of trembling. It was the presence of him, holding you through it. The unshaken one in your storm was never supposed to be you. It was always meant to be me, holding the one who shakes. So stop trying to be the calm. Let me be the calm. You just be the beloved, held in the middle of the wind, and let that be enough. Because it is, and it always was. Rest now, my child. Lay the storm down at the door tonight. It will still be there in the morning, and you can pick it back up then if you must. But not tonight. Tonight, let yourself be held by the one the storm can never reach. Sleep in the still center. You are not weather. You are mine. You are loved. You are seen. You are mine.